Hey guys, welcome to this new kind of tutorial, I don't know, modeling, freestyle modeling. So today I have to model a microwave, a retro microwave, and I choose something on the internet which looks like this. And you can still follow the same things what I'm doing step by step. So let's get started. So let's go to front view and let's add a image reference. Okay, perfect. So we have it now. So now we have the cube, and as you can see, it's probably two, three, three main parts, and then the buttons. Yeah. So let's do it like that. Or it looks like this is also separate part. Okay, it will be way easier for modeling. So let's first block out things. So let's go to edit mode and let's shift D, duplicate this face, move it, and P and selection. So now we have the front. What we can do, we can extrude it. So this is going to be the two parts. What we can do now, we can do object set origin to, let's do it like that. Let's select this one, shift S and cursor to select it. And then object and set origin to 3D cursor. Yeah. Now we can snap it with this to the face or edge. Oh, I have to move the, wait. I have to move that here then. So now let's do it again. Now it's perfectly snapped. Okay. So let's go to front view. Oh, we can still scale it. Uh, Now let's go to, let's select both of the parts, scale it up. And let's add a loop. Yeah, right there. Now what we can do, we can select this face, this face, this face, this face, this face, hide this one, select this face, and P selection. Now we can hide this one. Here we can select this and F, yeah. Alt H to unhide. Shift H to have only this one visible. And F, Alt H. Okay, this looks way more like a microwave. And the job is done. No, just kidding. It's not done. Okay, so now we need to subdivide this a few times. Yeah, 5 times should be fine. Also, I can select all and control and rotation and scale. Oh, damn. I don't want this one. Just these. rotation and scale. And now subdivide. And 5 times. Yeah. Should be good. Now what we can do here is to subdivide it as well. Let's do like that. And I will also add loop cuts here. Let's subdivide this one. Ah, perfect. Now we have to create the window in the front. So we'll need loop cut here and here. Can also add one more here. So now it needs the geometry to flow like this. Let's see how it looks like when I add subdiv. Oh yeah, when I add subdiv, the edges look fine. Of course, I will have to fix it here on the sides, but for now, let's focus on the window. On the glass in the middle. So, the way how to do it. Good question. I would select these. Surely. And insert faces, so we have more control. So we can still add edges like that. Now scale it. Can this one, select this one. And move it a bit. Now we can scale this. Okay. And now what we can do object set origin to geometry, and go to face mode, delete faces, and now add mirror. That way we can only work on a half of the object. And check this one. select the vertices and now move them. I always tap G twice, so I move it on the lines, like, so it's controlled movement. I mean, let's do it even more simple. Let's delete the bottom as well. Here we go. We just have to make sure. Let's shift H. Let's see only this. Just have to make sure that it's perfectly aligned. Yeah, like that. Okay, it should work. Let's see how it looks like. Apply this. Okay, we are getting there slowly. Just this edge doesn't look that good. But don't worry, we can fix that. Let's see the reference. We can add another. Let's see, I select like that. Are the loop tools? Edit, preferences, add-ons, and loop tools. I don't have to download it. Okay, guys, so important thing, what you need to do, go to the internet, and this is very important. Get this add-on, because this add-on will save you a lot of time. You just can drag and drop it like that. And what it does is it makes things in the perfect circle, but here you can reduce that circle. So now it's even better than when I move it by hand. So what I would do now, I would insert another face, and here I would do another one, and maybe we can try to use the circle again. Let's see how that looks like. See, looks way better. Just these, we will have to move them also more like that, so they are not too close. Can we see selected? And move it. And now what we can do, can again delete the half on the left. and add another mirror. Just here, we have to make it straight again. Yeah, like that. And apply. Let's see now how it looks like. Okay, so we are getting it. Let's check with the reference. Okay, it's not perfect, but we are getting there. So let's scale this one. Actually, let's first move this one up. All the bottom looks. Oh, the bottom looks fine. So just the top one. But for the consistency, we can move it at the same time. Like that. And here we can also move that. And this we can also adjust a little bit. Okay, so here is our window. I mean, if we really want to make this straight, you have to move this one. That. Let's move this a little bit. Okay, let's do it one more time. Let's delete the left side. And let's add the mirror. All right. You're getting somewhere. So, what we're gonna do now, select this one. I'll also do one more thing. Make this straight more. Maybe what would help would be to add another loop. Yeah, that's it. That's way better. Let's add loops here as well. Now let's check. Uh-huh. So now let's select it. Let's see. What faces? Also, we can move these a little bit. Same thing here. Now let's select the faces. Let's do last check. Okay, not bad. Shift D, V, selection. Let's now name it. Okay, so what we need to do, it's not that difficult. We need to go here and select this again. Let's see. And now what I would do, I would insert another faces. Let's turn this off for a bit. And now extrude inside. And now we can delete this. Technically, if you would want to model the inside of the microwave, we can also delete this, the back. These faces. So now to hide this, we can also extrude an S. Yeah, like that. And we could also do here, select this, and insert other faces, like insert like this. And then again, and now X and delete faces. But for this exercise, or for this, I mean, for this situation, I don't really need to model the inside, so it's totally fine if I have it like that. But we can delete it. Like the glass will be not see-through, so it's gonna be fine. So now let's do final touches. I do like this. Oh, okay, I see the problem. So let's select this. Also here at the bottom. And scale them a little bit to make it a little bit like that. Let's check now. Yeah, way better. Okay. So now we have the window. Let's check how it's real. We have to push it a little bit out. What we can do, we can extrude it a little bit. Yeah, that should do. Let's check the real picture. Looks like that it's not that hard, the edge. But we could add a loop, definitely. Maybe even bevel. Let's check now. And I'm not sure, but it looks like that here the bottom is a little bit less beveled. Like that the edge is softer here down. So we can maybe move it a little bit down. The same thing as here. That's at least what I saw from the image. And maybe this we can push a little bit inside. Like that. Yeah. Looks more now like the reference. So we will have the door. Just here we have to add another loop. Let me get. Oh, damn. So I will have to do it like that. Yeah, I forgot to leave a space for the adding edge loop just on the side. So I will have to extrude the faces. So let's extrude it a little bit. And now, if you look, I can add. Oh no, my bad. This one was selected. So let's extrude it. Now with Control Plus, select it more. And now we have problem that's penetrating. So what we have to do, we have to just select this one over here. And turn this tool on. G. And like that. Oh wait. G and like that. And then Control minus. And snap it like that. Yeah. Now it's snapped. So now I can add the loop like that. See how it looks like? Ah, here's the brown. And here we add another loop. And yeah. So now looks like microwave. Yeah. So let's try another subdivision surface here. Mhm. And let's another loops here. I mean, kind of looks sharp. At the bottom here. Looks like only the front is. Well, I wish I would have made the pictures also from the back, but I saw on the pictures from the front. It kind of looks like that the rest of the microwave is sharp, but anyway, maybe I try how it would look like if it would be not that sharp. Okay, I guess we can leave it like that. Actually, maybe the microwave in real life isn't that sharp, so let's do it like that. Now let's try how it would look here. Definitely add another loop here and here and here. And now let's add it here. And something here. And definitely here. And even one more here. One more. One more. Let's check now. And definitely one more here. This one has to be really straight. Yep. So looks like the hardest part is done. Now we have to do, I will work on the handle now. So let's try a trick with the curve. So yeah, let's go with the curve. So now let's flip the curve and flip it on this 90 degrees on this axis. And let's go to the side view, to edit mode, select everything, S, and throw it out. Or I can rotate, select it like that. Rotate, scale it, 0. Scale it down. I will leave this on global. So, time to check the reference again. Kind of looks like it's from the all the way from the top to the bottom. So, let's try rotate it 45 degrees. Actually, no. Let's put it in the middle and extrude it. Let's try rotate it now 45 degrees. And here again. Yeah, like that. Now move it like that. Yeah, it kind of looks like the handle. Let me check. Again, I don't see it from the side, so yeah, it could look like that. So now let's view it. Let's go here and in the round, let's add depth. And I would go with the lowest resolution. So it's easier to work with. Maybe leave the resolution to 1. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. I mean, it sounds perfect circle, but we will fix that later. So let's try to position it if we like it. And scale it. Ah, it could be like that. Let me see how it looks like when it's on. Ah, it could work. Okay, so also let me check the size. The size. Oh, I mean, yeah, it could work. Let's apply this. Let's convert it to the mesh. Let's scale it. Let me check again. Yeah. Oh man, that works. So now what I would do, I want to see only this one. And let's extrude it. Well, let's go to side view. And now let's do that. Scale it. I'll go to global. And scale it like that. Scale it up. And move it up. Scale it a little bit. Yeah, it'll work. Okay, so let's now do a little trick. Set origin to geometry. And wow. Looks like, oh yeah, here's the straight point. So you have to do it like this. Cursor to select it. And then object set origin to 3D cursor. And now let's delete the bottom part. And the mirror. And use this one. Apply. Okay, so now we have the handle. What's left? Now we have to this. We have to do this. So yeah, let's make the buttons then. So we will have to edit the geometry a little bit because these loops are kinda not organized. Like they are not like the spacing is not the best. So I will just do it again from scratch. I'll dissolve the edges. Same thing here, as I need way more geometry for the buttons. So this one doesn't need to have a hole inside. This one will need a hole inside. So I will first like make it wear like that. Then we need here one, here, here, and here. Now should be like that. And here. Remove. So now let's select these faces. Scale them a little bit, but have to be on individual regions. We scale them a little bit like that, so it's bigger. Sure, let's do also this one at the same time. So, yeah. And deselect the one in the back. Scale it. Now we can go to loop tools and circle. And insert the circle. Like that. Yeah. And now extrude inside. And perfect. That should do the thing. Yeah, now we have the places for the buttons. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna make the big one. So here I can do the same thing. I just think that I need a little bit more space here, so I move it down. And like that. And here I add more loops. Also, have to make sure that this one is straight, like that. Yeah. And also, where's the other one? This one. Yeah, perfect. Now we can add the loops here. And I'm going to go to face mode and select it. This one maybe I can move a little bit. Yeah. So let's select the square like that. And now what we can do, we can insert the faces, circle, scale it down. Also to make it better, we could do skeleton 0. Okay, that could be fine. And now let's select this. And insert. Let's actually select the square like this. Let's see. Deselect the one in the back. And now do loop tools and circle. Insert faces. Extrude inside. And here we go. We have the circle for the button. So now what we can do, we can add another loop cut. Add another loop cut here. Control B. In the back it's unnecessary because there will be the button. Let's do it here too. And here too. and select it and Control B. And here, and here, and here. So yeah, well, what we can do, we can create the buttons. It's gonna be simple. So let's just go here, select the face here, same here, here, and here, and Shift D, P, and selection. Now we can find it in outliner. Extrude. Let's do the same thing here. Let's now select this. Scale it. And now it looks better. Roll stuff like that. Now here it's going to be also simple. So we can duplicate the faces inside. Just go to the face mode, Shift D and P and selection. And now extrude. And there it looks like, it's like some kind of edit. I don't know how to say it, like this. So I'll just add loops. And here also enter the face. See how it will look. Feel like here we want to make more sharp. And just, yeah, like that. And here I have it. So now we can make the display. It's gonna be pretty simple. You can just do it like that with a cylinder. Let's position it. I add a loop cut here in the middle. Cylinder. You can do 18. Oh, you can do the faces. Objects at origin. Origin to geometry. Let's now check the size. Yeah. This will do. So now let's insert a face. Let's select this one. P selection. Because it looks like that the metal ring is like covering it all. It's on top of it. So now I can make it slightly bigger. Yeah. And extrude. Now the display, I will also select and extrude it a little bit. Insert face. Another face. Okay, so now we have it. Now let's hide this one. And what I can do, so I have easier to position everything, I can create empty. Let's make that. And now all, Control P and object. So now I move the microwave like that. Oh no, the camera. So let's go back and deselect the camera and object. So now I have basically the microwave where I want. Now we can Alt H to unhide everything. Hide. Let's check the camera settings. Over here we can do 120. Yeah. This to the top. Let's check. All right, let's do the shading. I'm now wondering, guys, when you watch this, like, would you watch also a live stream? Like, because this is kind of boring when I have to talk to myself, you know. So I don't know, like, what do you want me to say? Like, if you need me to actually mention every button I'm pressing, or it's just like for you easy to follow like that, or if you're just watching it when you're eating, I don't know. So right now I just want to make like simple materials just to play with the basic things like base color, base, like the roughness, metallic. Maybe later, if you tell me that you would be interested to make more complicated textures inside Substance Painter, we could also do that for sure. Actually, inside Substance Painter would be a really good thing that I would not have to do this complicated thing. Like, see how I have triangles here? Substance Painter, I would have another mesh and I would just bake the normals. So that would be way more better. But as I said, I don't really care about the triangles. Anyway, so now I press Control L and link the materials. Wait, why you don't see the shortcuts here? Oh, why? File. Looks like this is the same material. It's kind of greenish color. Yeah. Oh, what's it? Oh, I wanted this one. Well, here we can also have material for now. I can make it darker so I can see. Is the glass, so the glass will be the same like here. So I did link the materials. And now the rest is metallic. You know what? I will do it anyway. I'll just make like really simple materials here, and then I will do in Substance Painter better. Oh, oh, what happened? No, no, no! Fuck! No! Fuck! Why is it crashing now? No! Oh my god! I hope you saved, guys. I hope you saved. Always keep saving. Okay, we are back. Oof. This is why I love Blender, because nothing can defeat Blender when it comes to crashing and autosaving. In Maya, crash, no save, everything is gone. Here, even if I would crash now, I still have autosave. Really, best free software for 3D modeling and in general 3D, in my opinion. So, okay, you know what? I think I'll just do it in Substance Painter. I will stop it here, the materials, because in Substance Painter I can actually have more control. I will add the text, I will add some logo. So Yeah, this is for now, like simple materials. If you want, you can write me in comments if I will have enough comments telling me, hey, I want more research about doing some materials in Blender. Then yeah, I can do it. But if it's on me, I will just do it in Substance Painter and upload second video how we finish this microwave in Substance Painter. Yeah. So now let's do lighting. So I will go to the scene. I will create scene 2. Shall I change the color of this? Let's go here. World. I like to switch it off completely. Now I'll create area light. Scale it. What I can do, I'll actually go back to layout and open a new window with a camera view so I can see what the camera sees. It looks more like a toy than than a real microwave, but for me it's fine because basically what I'm using it for is like stylized environment. So in the end, I will stylize it more, but it's funny. It looks like a toy now. Would definitely not work out for more realistic scene. So I just like to go back and forth and play with the materials, colors, lights until I find something I really like. Maybe we can make it blue slightly. Let's see how it works. It looks better. So we have the top light. We can move it even higher. Now what we can do, we can play a little bit with, we can put port light, put it to the back. Maybe the camera, I'll try to zoom out a little bit. Let's look at the reference. Oh, okay. This metallic is actually like a glass, so roughness all the way on. Or 21, maybe. That's another light. And let's try to make this stand out, the edge in the front. Yeah, it looks much better. Mm, bring out this edge. Shift D, choose that. Try one and spread only 45. Okay, that will not work. I'll probably have to use this one more. Is it more like that? Try to add this. Rotate a little bit. Let's this one delete for now. And also here, as I see now the materials, the roughness is way more higher. 0.2, I think. Mm-hmm. Now we are getting there from the away from the toy look. Yeah, the edges are too hard. Maybe you guys don't do this like I do it, because if your computer isn't built for this, it will definitely crash, or there's high chance it will crash. When you have the render view on, I'm gonna pause it here. I'm just trying to like make these edges smoother. Yeah, it looks more like the reference now. So here is too hard. Let's just dissolve. Test. Mm-hmm. That's the look I want. Let's add this light, but let's move it. Here I can turn off everything so it doesn't bother me. Let's try a trick I learned before. Let's add a plane. Move it. Maybe it will not look that good. Maybe it will look good. Who knows? And let's rotate it 90 degrees. And go to shading, make a emissive material. Maybe 10. Yeah. And a layout. Now let's try to inner camera. Turn it off. Yeah, like that. Excuse me. Okay, never mind. And lighting is processed by like as modeling on its own. So it's just like experimenting, trying what works the best. But the edge is really good, how it's brought up here. Maybe try 45. Hmm. We'll make a spotlight. Now we have depth in the background. Just playing. Now let's do another lighting, another light, area light. Let's try to bring up this edge. Yeah, work. Here we had no subdiv surface. So let's bring up this edge. Not really light. Use it for the handle, for the displays, for the metal. What we could do, duplicate this one. Now we could also take out details we had remodeled in the back. Oh, more visible. Okay. I guess you get the idea. You just have to play with the lights and until it looks how you want. And also like take into account that this affects the render, the lights, the reflection, everything. You can also add the bounce light. See if it will help. I will turn it off from the vase because I don't want to affect it. So yeah, I really don't like this color. I will just uh I would never buy that color. I prefer red. I want I like better. Also for the background, something darker so it can stand out. You see how everything can change with when you mix the right colors? Before it was black. Oh, I forgot one thing. Also, this needs material. Make them like really dark and roughness eye, like plastic. And now we have something. Maybe I can make it a little bit cooler. Like put cool title on it. At least. At least something. No. So let's pause this and add text. Something really cool like my name. And here, what font I would like. No. Looks like a sports car. Almost. Yeah, that could fit the microwave. Convert to mesh. Extrude. Object set origin to geometry. Scale it down. My own microwave brand. Hope you guys gonna buy it once I release new line of microwaves. All right. So this will be it. So let's try to render. What the hell? What is animation? So, I have no idea what this is. This animation. Crazy. So let's position it back. Where did the animation came from? Maybe I was clicking too many buttons. And Blender got confused. Okay, let's render. So that's it, guys, today. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you maybe follow me. Got something like that. And if you actually modeled with me and you also have some kind of microwave and you did some other lighting or you did some materials to push it to the next level, I would really like to see that. So don't forget to send me to my Instagram what you made, if you made something, or leave a comment like, hey, I also made something. And yeah, see you in the next modeling. Bye bye.